Blake Snell is about to experience a moment that could define his 2025 season in a way no one could have predicted. After a turbulent entry in 2024, with injuries and a tough adjustment with the San Francisco Giants, he has finally found a new home with the Los Angeles Dodgers. But Snell's story with the Dodgers has much more to be revealed. What's coming could change everything, and you won't want to miss any details of this journey. The big surprise has been revealed. Snell will be the starting pitcher for the Dodgers home opener at Dodger Stadium on March 27th. This isn't just any debut. It's an opportunity for him to shine on one of the biggest stages in baseball. But what will get you even more excited is this. This isn't just any opening game. It's the only opening day pitching matchup featuring two former Cy Young Award winners. Yes, you read that right. Blake Snell, a two-time Cy Young winner, will be there, ready to face the Detroit Tigers, led by Tarik Skubal, who dominated last season and won the American League Cy Young. Before I continue and tell you what's truly at stake in this matchup, I need to make a quick request. If you're a baseball fan and want to stay up to date with all the exciting moments from the Los Angeles Dodgers and MLB, go ahead and hit that like button now and subscribe to the channel. It helps us bring you more content like this, and you'll always be in the know about everything happening with the team. Now, back to this unmissable showdown. On Thursday, March 27th, Snell will take the mound against the Detroit Tigers. The Detroit team will send left-hander Tarik Skubal, who not only dominated last season but was named the American League Cy Young, leading the league in ERA, strikeouts, and wins. This matchup will be historic, as it's the only opening day game featuring these two pitching giants facing off. Snell, of course, has an impressive resume. With Cy Young Awards in 2018 and 2023, he comes into this matchup with a heavy load of success. However, the question is, how will he handle the pressure of being in Los Angeles, with the Dodgers fans all over him, expecting big things right from the start? He knows that this moment could change his trajectory in his season, and he's more than ready for it. During his introductory press conference in December, Snell didn't hide his excitement about being back with the team that believes in him. He said, being able to pitch in a packed stadium, create moments with people, this is where you want to play. This return is even more special because the Los Angeles Dodgers made Snell their biggest offseason acquisition, signing him to a 5-year, $182 million contract. This deal wasn't just about the money, but about the trust from Andrew Friedman, the Dodgers' president of baseball operations, who not only believed in Snell's talent, but originally recruited him in 2011 for the Tampa Bay Rays. It's this relationship of trust that makes Snell's story with the Dodgers even more fascinating. And who could have imagined that this reunion would happen in Los Angeles, where he now has a chance to shine like never before? And what's even more interesting is that Snell is already showing clear signs that he's ready to face this pressure. During spring training, he has been gradually increasing his workload, including 2 starts in the Cactus League, plus a solid performance at the Tokyo Dome against the Hanshin Tigers. In that game, Snell struck out 7 of the 18 batters he faced, showing that he's all in for this season. Snell's confidence is evident, and he's not afraid to give his best when it matters most. Now, the Dodgers' upcoming games are set to be breathtaking. After Snell's debut, the Dodgers' rotation will feature 2 other big names, Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Roki Sasaki. Both started the regular season in Tokyo and will continue with the team, pitching again on Friday and Saturday, respectively. It's a pitching spectacle for the fans, and the Dodgers aren't afraid to show off their talent right from the start. Let's not forget that after these big names, the Dodgers will also have Tyler Glasnow and Dustin May ready to start the series against the Atlanta Braves. The Dodgers' rotation is clearly on fire, and the team is ready for any challenge that comes their way. The Los Angeles Dodgers have so much talent in their pitching rotation that at some point, they will have to make tough decisions about who to keep and who could be traded to strengthen other areas of the team. This could lead the team to consider trading some pitchers. And one name that's starting to come up is Bobby Miller's. For those who followed his rise in 2023, the idea of trading Miller might seem unthinkable, but the current reality of both the player and the team makes this possibility much more plausible. What happened to Bobby Miller, and why is he now in a position where a trade might be the best option for him and the Dodgers? Let's break it down. In 2023, Bobby Miller seemed to be the great promise of the Dodgers rotation. Not only did he appear as a future talent for the team, but he also showed potential to become a star on the mound. With a record of 11 wins and 4 losses and a solid 3.77 ERA in 22 games, Miller was an important piece in the Dodgers' rotation, being called up for the playoffs and showing he could be an integral part of the team in 2024 and beyond. However, Miller's story in 2024 was quite different. The 2024 season was, in fact, a nightmare for Miller. Injuries began to pile up and affected his performance on the mound, leading him to be demoted to AAA after posting an alarming 8.52 ERA in 13 MLB games. For someone who seemed to be a future standout in the rotation, this decline was a hard blow. And now, with the Dodgers having an almost unbeatable pitching rotation, Miller finds himself once again away from a major league team, starting the 2025 season in the minors. And here lies the problem. As Miller spends more time in AAA, his trade value decreases. The longer he stays away from the major league team, the harder it will be for the Dodgers to justify keeping him in the rotation, especially when they have other talented young pitchers waiting for their chance. And right now, there are teams out there desperate for pitching depth, putting the Dodgers in a strategic position. For a team with so many quality options in their rotation, trading Miller could be a smart move to address other needs and open space for other talents. Recently, journalist Zachary D. Reimer from Bleacher Report suggested a hypothetical trade that would send Bobby Miller to Baltimore Orioles in exchange for Vance Honeycutt, a promising outfielder. This type of trade makes sense for both sides. Reimer pointed out that Miller's stock fell in 2024 due to a shoulder injury he sustained in April, and he never fully regained his form. The situation in Baltimore, where Miller would have a spot waiting for him, could be exactly what he needs to restart his career. For the Dodgers, this trade would present an opportunity to acquire a young and talented player like Honeycutt, who has enormous potential but still needs to improve his bat. Vance Honeycutt is a 21-year-old outfielder known for his speed and power, but his bat has yet to reach the level it can. The Dodgers' big advantage is that they have a history of transforming young talents into stars, so they can see Honeycutt as the future center field. He has all the attributes necessary to become a key piece in the team's future, and the Dodgers can help improve his game, turning him into a star in the coming seasons. However, the idea of trading Miller is not easy. Letting go of a pitcher with so much potential, who was a central piece in 2023, is not a simple decision. After all, Miller has already shown he can shine in the MLB and has the potential to be one of the league's top pitchers. The alternative would be to wait for another opportunity or injury for Miller to prove his worth again in the rotation. But the reality is that the Dodgers have other pitchers with similar or even superior potential, and the competition for a spot in the rotation is fierce. Players like Emmett Sheehan, Gavin Stone, River Ryan, Landon Knack, and Justin Robleski are names that could fill Miller's spot in the Dodgers rotation without much trouble. With so many options in a rotation already full of stars, it's hard to see a clear path for Miller, especially if he continues to struggle with injuries and doesn't return to the level of 2023. The pressure for him to prove himself is high, and the truth is, he might not have many opportunities before the Dodgers decide to move on with other talents. Now, the big question is, what if Miller recovers in Baltimore? What would happen if he found his form again and became the dominant pitcher the Dodgers thought he would be? Well, it's possible the Dodgers will regret letting him go, but there's also the risk that Miller may never reach the level everyone expected. It's a what-if scenario that might linger in the minds of Los Angeles fans for a long time. Therefore, the decision to trade Bobby Miller is a big dilemma for the Dodgers. They have the potential to acquire a talented young player in Vance Honeycutt, but letting go of Miller could be a risky bet. What do you think about this? Should the Dodgers risk this trade, or hold on to Miller and wait for recovery? Leave your opinion in the comments. And if you're enjoying this analysis and want to keep up with all the Dodgers moves, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot and ensures you won't miss any updates. And for more discussions on trades and the latest news about the Yankees and MLB, click on the next video and stay informed.